Yay! I got it. Oh, did you, Jin? How was it? Can you give us any fun stories from private public school? Yeah, we did have we had a kid at school who ended up going to private school. He obviously went to our school first, but he was so clever. He ended up getting a scholarship, full scholarship to go to private school. He was so incredibly clever and amazing that he would finish all of his exam papers really early. And because he finished them early, he decided to write all the answers in Latin, just for fun. I thought that was quite cool. Yeah. I aspired to be like him. I thought he was so cool. Yeah. I thought he was so cool. Yeah. Yeah, I actually went to private school, Galax. Like what famous private school is there in the UK? What, Eton? Yeah. Well, I aspired to be that kid that wrote. It was just so clever. Yeah, imagine doing Latin for fun. You know, I wonder if that's why I do Latin for fun now. Because I always wanted to be that kid. Oh. Sorry. Turn off my light. Yeah, I thought it was always so cool that he was so clever.
Big guy. Hey, Cox, what's up? Back here so soon?
That might be how I start my stream tomorrow.
I'd rather be anywhere else than here, Bosco, but we're sniffing around on a case. Who? Are you trespassing again? Who? Us?
No, they're not furry.
Just an old case.
I'm writing our exam answers in binary. That would be cool as well.
Bothering anyone.
That would be so cool.
Old habits.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just messing with you. So, how can I help you?
Yeah. I thought clever people were very cool growing up. Yeah, but then if you finish your exam really early enough, you've got the time, haven't you? And that's an extra that's extra cool because you finished that extra bit early. Well, I was kind of hoping that I would learn Latin and be able to understand the Pope's speech. I don't know that much Latin. But also Pentiment. There was all that Latin in Pentiment that I thought, wow, wouldn't it be so cool if I could just understand that when I played it and I didn't need the perks to understand it. Yeah. Well, we got stuck at the you need a CD drive, Lou. So we kind of in our hearts we finished it. Yeah. I don't know, Galax.
So soon? That was fast.
I reckon they did. I reckon it's in their contract. I reckon this chicken was like, yeah, I want to be on the big screen.
You're not here for that, boys.
Or at least I want to be on Badger's 1080p screen.
What? Is it your birthday today?
Of course.
Oh, did you, Herbal? Did you enjoy it?
You know exactly.
Do you remember any of it?
We've talked about it a dozen times.
Yeah, of course I know. Yeah.
So I'll give you the 411 in a second.
Of course, boys, but be quick about it. I'm in over my head with paperwork and blood boils breathing down my neck.
We'll be quick like a hurricane.
So there is a lady who is a lounge singer, and she is dating the mob boss of the city. But she has been receiving threatening letters and threatening words written on her dressing room wall, I think. So we are out here looking for who has been doing that to her. And we are still a police officer, but we're kind of an ex-police officer. And we're the chicken police with the other chicken. Yeah. Oh, I don't know why they call it Pig Latin. I don't know. Maybe because it's a pig to learn?
Officer Barkman, unwavering.
Did you, Smith? Did you mine it in Latin?
Beast.
Yeah, I suppose how do you use
Miss
it
Jardine,
in
one of the
employment?
7 female
I
officers
guess
of the
if you
Bargain
did
PD.
history or maybe art, like I'm thinking job sector wise, reading archaeology, you know, you could read old Latin scripts, archiving Latin books and stuff. Hey, JC. No, this is a person. We're using a dog.
Do archaeology and binary.
Thank you, Bass. Thank you. Is that when you're like decoding really old computers and stuff, like from the 80s, ancient, practically? You did, Rook. See, you made fun of me learning Latin. Now I find out that you learned.
You still remember Philmar?
Do you mean Philip? Of
A
course. I
secret
remember.
language
He's
often
got
used by
quite the
children.
reputation with that Philmar alias.
We
Oh,
just
that's
met
kind of
him.
fun.
Small world, huh? Do you
Similar
know
to
what
how
he's
Latin
up
sounds to many
these
non-Latin
days?
speakers.
As far as I
That's
know,
kinda
he's
cool,
investigating
Schulmaster.
petty blackmail cases and sneaking after poor bastards cheating on their wives.
Anything else? Did he get mixed up in something that stirred up a storm recently?
Yeah, I don't know about that. We haven't seen him at the PD for a while. He's usually a frequent visitor. Why? Did he run into some fishy business again?
Possible, Bosco. But I'm not sure he'd want to make the same mistake.
Nah, but I guess like
Wise
kids'
decision.
languages are never very secret, are they? They think it's secret. Like their diaries, you know, super secret. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about job opportunities at the time, just enjoy the classes. But I guess that is, it's a good reason to take something because you really enjoy learning about it.
Listen, Bosco, what do you make of this list?
It's like
Maybe it's
how
a
you'd want
guest list of
education to
some
be. It
fancy
wouldn't be just a
ball.
means to an end.
These are some rather influential names.
Hey,
that I
Yoda!
don't recognize anyway.
Is that...
Movie stars, politicians, a few names from the Council
What is-
of 12 even.
It's not
if I'm
Latin.
mistaken.
You're not.
Are you blackmailing them?
Oh,
Because if you are,
pardon.
I'll gladly accept a nice big juicy bone in exchange
Put
for my
Latin
silence.
subtitles.
Stop screwing around, Bosco. It has nothing to do
Oh,
with
is it?
Which is what, exactly?
We're still not gonna tell you.
Maybe Gaelic? Gaelic? Oh, no, you can't leave us hanging. You gotta tell us.
Listen, Bosco, what have you heard
Oh,
about
is
that
it actually
singer,
Pig Latin?
Natasha Katsenko?
It's not Gaelic.
You mean that
You
little
insulted
bimbo fooling
everybody.
around with Ibn Wessler? They say she's the jackpot, but I've never been into cats, you know.
Oh, you guys all
Couldn't be
speaking
more
Pig
racist if
Latin?
you tried, Bosco.
Don't misunderstand me. I don't have a
Gaelic.
problem with cats at all.
I'm sorry, everyone who
I'm
speaks
simply
Gaelic.
allergic to 'em. I can't stand being around them. I don't even take cases with cats.
Good for
Oh.
you. I should have used that excuse myself.
Why? Is your investigation related to her?
What? No, of course not. We just came from her show. That's why I asked.
And what's she like?
Well, I guess your cat allergy would go away
So,
for the rest of your
animals
life
in
if you
this
met her.
Universe don't tend to
Really?
like different species
Maybe
of
I'll have a go and
animals.
see for myself one day.
They tend to be quite rude about them. Thank you.
Guess who we met
Oh,
today
Badger's really
in
cool.
person,
And then I
huh?
insulted Gaelic and you
Being
took it back,
Hector
right,
the
Otter?
Third?
Yes, they
Even
are.
better. The one who commands the king.
Wait a minute. Hobart Wessler?
Damn right. Hobart Ibn Wessler in
So,
the flesh.
Hobart Ibn
Wow.
Wessler is
And you're
the
still alive.
mob
That's
boss.
quite an accomplishment.
But seriously, have you heard that he wants to get out of the black market
I
business?
don't know
Allegedly, he's trying
whether
to
they
clear his
can,
name with some kind of
you know, get
new
chicken
meat
dogs.
substitute.
His
Or-
name's gonna be rather difficult to clear.
It's a
Maybe
heroic
then
and
you'd get one
impossible
chicken
venture.
child and one
I
dog
haven't heard
child.
about it, but it's an interesting addition to what I know.
Which is?
Evan's been acting very strange lately, and he left most of his
Oh, yeah,
business
we
dealings
already
to one of
knew
his
that.
goons, Mickey. also known as the Butcher, the
So it seems
Mongol,
like
and the
something's
Slayer.
going on
Yeah, we once had
with
the pleasure of meeting
the
him.
mob boss that
That's
he's
all I know,
almost
boys.
being taken
I
over
know
from
it's not
underneath.
very much, but it's something, I guess. I'll keep my ears open.
Thanks, Mon.
Yeah, the sexy cat lady was the most intense furry interaction we've had.
Listen, Mon. A reliable old friend shoved this into my
Yeah,
hand.
so they seem
Could
to
you
be
take a quick
human
glance at it?
up until about here. Sometimes it goes
Quite
down
an
to their
imposing
shoulders.
list.
Sometimes
Look
it
at
goes
those
down to their
numbers,
arms.
It could be
And the cat lady
even
did have a tail.
Trace
No,
Iubel and Pro
this is
Greg.
something else.
Hip
Hip hurrah hip!
That's what
Hip
we
hip
were
hooray.
thinking too, and
Sir
we
Royal
got
Boyle
nowhere.
Lex Firm.
But you
Croft,
see a lot
Esquire
of documents.
Expeditions.
So,
Limited
is there
Hygomny of the Denture
anything
Latin.
familiar about this?
Hughes, quad interest.
Unfortunately not,
Said
boys.
Chartain on
The
Kuro.
names are imposing indeed.
It
but
sounds
based
like
on this,
Simlish,
could be
doesn't
almost
it?
anything. The
Thank
riches
you,
of the
Gollux.
rich
Thank you. I can
have
only
all
assume it
kinds of
was
excuses.
That must be a
absolutely a
secret
beautiful
code.
message.
It could be, of course, but also anything else. I'm sorry I couldn't help you more.
Ah, don't mention it, Mon. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, so everything's gone
Wait a
black and
minute.
white.
There is something.
Now stop teasing us, Mon.
And
I'm sure
doesn't
you've
the cat
noticed
lady
that
have
all the
green
names on the
eyes?
list are men, right?
Yeah, of course we noticed.
Hey, computer machine.
Thanks for the observation, Monica.
Don't mention it. I'm just a receptionist.
We saw a pretty good show at the Czar Club tonight.
Good for you, I guess. Natasha?
Natasha. She performed her new song.
Their
She
fashion
also sang
glasses.
about why she called us there. Or rather, me.
And?
That's confidential, Dollface. Anyway, I can't help wondering about that woman. Her past is a mystery.
The voice acting
I
is
couldn't
really
draw
nice.
much out of her in person either.
Women like her always have something to hide, Sonny. I think that's exactly what makes men fall head over heels for them.
I know another broad who's all mysterious.
Yeah, especially if
Oh,
there
yeah?
were two of them.
What's her
Whoops.
name? I'll look her up if we have a file on her.
Marty, shut up.
Oh, you mean me, right?
All mysterious, full of secrets, and grace.
I didn't even hear that, Marty.
So Marty does have a girlfriend that he lives with. So I don't quite understand what his deal is with. He seems to be trying to chat up
We have a
everybody.
file on a woman called Olivia Blackwig. She's currently working as Ibn Wessler's assistant.
We don't have a file on her, but there are a few blackwigs that could be related to her. Mountain goat, crow, or caiman.
Crow, around
That's true.
30 to
Roosters do have multiple
35.
girlfriends.
A very pretty socialite.
Yeah.
Maybe we have a catch then. Theodore Blackwig was a rather influential banker until he went bankrupt. He died a few years back, but his daughter could have ended up in the same social circles as Ibn.
And since they lost their money, she
Oh, it's
took a
from
job
Hungary.
as
That's
his
pretty cool. I
assistant.
didn't realize.
Yeah, it would fit the picture. But it's a big city, Sonny.
Yeah, I got
There may be
suggested
more than
it
one
by
Cole family with a
someone
Blackwig
IRL.
name living here.
Sorry, I didn't mean to punch you guys.
Thanks,
Someone
man.
IRL.
I'm glad I could help.
Hey,
boys,
Raid!
as always.
Yeah, it's going
It doesn't
okay.
take a lot of my time, that is.
We know, we know. We're not even here anymore.
Okay. So we do have our like clues. Our wife. So we've got an ex-wife who has gone missing. I don't know if she went missing before. Like if she's ex-wife through estrangement. I think she actually divorced us because she took all the books with us. Our character's wife has gone missing. And I can show you the people. So here we've got Deborah, who is Natasha. Natasha is the lady who's receiving the threatening notes and the writing on the wall and stuff. Deborah is her assistant. Marty is my bestie. Royce is a hedgehog who stands outside the police station, also a police officer. Bosco, police officer. Monica works as a secretary at the police station. Lewis owns the building that I live in. And he's very rich, and we're like this. Archibald is the bouncer at the club that Natasha works at. Filmar is a fellow police officer who is investigating something at the club that we were at, and he uncovered something serious, and he wasn't sure whether to tell us or not because it kind of puts us in danger. Mort is a criminal. I remember he was in the police station. He's a criminal. Bloodboil is the head of the police. Dr. Bubbo. We haven't met Dr. Bubbo yet. Ibn is the guy that is dating Natasha. Note that he's a rat. She's a cat. So there's been, under chatter about that. He's also the mob boss, but he's currently kind of being taken over by someone underneath him. He owns the club where Natasha performs as well. Olivia is his assistant, and Phyllis is Roy's partner. There you go. Is she a Russian blue? Yeah, she is, Crib. Yeah, she is. Yeah. Yeah, that's the type of cat that she is. This is our, codex with all of our info. I don't see what is new. Maybe the list of names that we picked up? I think the list of names... Oh no, the Council of 12. Although Clawville is a monarchy, the actual power and jurisdiction aside from the king are in the hands of the Council of 12. Or, as most animals think, entirely, as the king himself is only a puppet and a symbol. The members of the council are the mightiest animals in the city after the king, employing not only politicians but influential businessmen as well. Okay. Oh yes, Cisco. I heard that the new game was out and people were really enjoying it. I can't remember who said they were playing it, but there we go. We've got Roy's and Phyllis.
Do you want to hear some juicy gossip, boys?
Always.
Deputy Malloy got so drunk, he fell asleep on the toilet. It took them an hour to find him.
Stupid oaf. So that's why Bloodboil was here.
Yeah, aye, and he's in a pretty sore mood because he had to come in on New Year's Eve.
Oh, it's New Year's Eve as well.
No. Your luck is that he's too busy to care about you two lovers right now.
Yeah, I reckon so, Loss. And you must have to get rid of it every time. So Hedgehog, and then we've got Porcupine. So we can go to different places. Some of them are limited time available. Oh, look, we've got 2 places to go to. So we can go to the Weekend House and the Hop Dog. Let's pop to the Hop Dog. So there are bugs in this world, but they tend to be limited to the hive. Like they, it seems as though the bugs are kind of more in poverty than everyone else. Fly in the soup.
Hey, old man. Everything all right? Any trouble?
A hot dog with the
Still
works. What do you like having on your hot dogs? Or like a little bit of pickle or something. So we've already asked you about everything.
Quiet.
That's exactly what I asked him when he wound up here. But yeah, he's a regular nowadays.
I presume they must be able to speak because otherwise we wouldn't be trying, but I don't know. Yeah, they seem to be second-class citizens here, the
I ain't
bugs.
seen nothing. More cops around, yeah, as you can see for yourself.
We're not on duty, Zip.
It's
Oh,
Philly.
caramelized onion.
Cop's a cop. A lot come by. But
Ketchup.
besides beating up
I can
bugs,
imagine
nothing
mustard
much
would be
happens.
quite nice with
It
caramelized
will,
onion
sir.
because the
I can
caramelized onion's
sniff it
already a
in
bit
the
sweet
air.
and they're like,
If you say so, Sonny, your
Mustard.
sense of smell is
oh,
better than mine.
sauerkraut.
Maybe once.
We're gonna make me hungry now. So Timothy is
How
a
about you
journalist.
tell me what you're really doing here.
Not a chance, Timbo. The truth is, we're already leaving.
Yeah,
Sorry,
sausage,
pal.
bread,
Maybe
and
next
whatever.
time.
How could it be bad? Well, the sausage could be bad. The bread could be bad. Honey mustard. Ooh. Yeah. All right, let's head over to the Weekend House. I think
Well,
this
if
is.
there's one
oh,
thing I'd learned during 20
I'll let
years
him.
of detective work, it's that if someone wants to meet you at a remote location at night, you should bring an army for backup. One time, me and Marty were stupid enough to underestimate a situation like that, and we never really recovered. And yet, here we were again, about to step alone into something hauntingly familiar. Only one tactic
I wonder if you could have a
remained,
pretzel
as the
bun
old
on your hot
dogs
dog.
say. Balls to the wall.
Crib, I'll see you later. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good Monday.
This place gives me the creeps.
So I was
wouldn't say I
wondering
like it either.
Let's take a look around before we go
if
inside.
if it was kind of like Brock, Jordan, where all the humans went, that these guys either are humans, think they're humans, but then they seem to be aware that they're animals, so I'm not sure.
Textbook.
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
Shut up, Marty.
It's a trap! Okay, so this is...
So, this is the word. What can I say? The message
Fred thought
is
it was going to
loud
be
and clear.
skank.
Yeah, what matters is who is it for and what does it mean?
I'm doing all right, Mo, yeah.
I can't misunderstand that.
Peed
if I
had a
wanted to.
coffee in the other order. Had a coffee. Peed.
We'll see.
Wait a second.
OBS
did
is
that
broken
bimbo put
about
a spell on you?
7 times.
As you used to say, don't let it cloud your objective judgment, boss bird.
Right. Boss
Watch who you're
bird.
talking to, boy.
How you doing, Ma? Do you have a good weekend? Yes, Caligula, 100%.
Chicken
Ooh.
police. Hands up.
Okay, we
Marty,
got our gun.
that's enough.
Yeah, that peed again. Had the shits this morning as
Write
well.
that down.
It burned into my mind.
Damn.
Oh, only 3 degrees.
It's not a good sign.
So have you got any snow, Ma? Or is it
Maybe
just
she
frigid
lost it when
outside?
She hurried into the house.
Yeah, right.
Do you think it belongs to Natasha?
No idea. Do you think I measured a feet when I was in a room?
Not sure.
Oh.
Should we take?
Hell no. I'll
Oh.
buy you one if you want. This is police business.
Do you mean the?
I'm almost certain my crest is tingling.
Damn it. Well, thank God I
Yeah,
have a weapon on
it's
me.
suspiciously
Won't
colourful. You're so
Why do
right.
you not have one?
you? Fair point.
Yeah, I didn't even register that. It is.
Stop
Okay, okay. I just like shoes.
Furry hell, Marty. I don't want to know. Stop staring at it. You're freaking me out.
Hey there.
Okay, okay. I just like shoes.
Furry hell, Marty. I don't want to know.
I don't see anything else.
Marty, before we enter, did you bring Big Bertha?
Of course. She's in the trunk.
Oh, thank you.
It's time to get her majesty
Thank you, Ma.
out.
I'm new.
That's what I like to
Don't
hear.
worry. You tried to escape. I understand.
Marty,
Of course.
it's time to get...
That's what
I thought I'd already got her out.
Let's go.
Hello,
how you
my
are.
beauty.
Just don't...
Aw,
So this game
dear.
auto-saves as
Take
well,
it
so I don't need to
easy.
pre-save
I
it.
swore I'm not gonna shoot you again.
Yeah, it's been drained of colour over years,
Very
so
gallant of you,
presumably
partner.
after we finish this case,
you
I think there's
still pissed at
probably
me?
only one,
I'm happy to.
I get it.
that
Just
maybe
shut
the
fuck up
colour will
already.
come to back to the city. Oh! A beautiful black and white armour! Drained of all colour. We can't take anything else. Let's head in then.
It's the nothing.
All right, I gotta be on my toes because we're taking the gun. That means that we might.
What was that?
I should have worn,
Forget
like,
it.
a black
Just
t-shirt
an old
today.
quote From a movie. It means it's fucking dark in here.
Yes, it does, Bess.
Flashlight.
I didn't bring one.
Me neither. What a pair of fucking professionals.
Yep.
But you do have a shotgun with you.
We should have shotguns for this kind of deal.
Is that from an old movie?
No, it's an original.
Figures.
Okay, I'm ready. No way! Deborah!
She was lying on the floor.
No.
She was sleeping. She looked peaceful. Almost. The large pool of blood ruined the picture. Poor, delicate Deborah.
I didn't
Maybe
see
you
that
were
coming.
too pure and innocent for this city.
A
in the
murder
end,
most foul.
its filth pulled you under.
It's clucking wild.
You know, no animal can swim in high heels.
Wild gods. Fuck even.
Yeah, it's her. Deborah. The girl who came to my office.
I figured. But what the hell happened? Was it Natasha? Is this what you wanted us to see?
No. I mean, I don't think so, Marty. She seemed very attached to the girl, and I believed her. Furthermore, she has no motive to kill her. Natasha meant some object. Something maybe the killer wanted, too. And the poor girl was trying to protect it.
Did she seem that kind of girl?
She risked a lot simply by coming to see me. She would have done it for her mistress.
Why is she naked? Was it sexual? I mean, there's no sign of struggle. She seems untouched.
Yeah, why is she naked?
Maybe she knew her assailant.
Oh, we didn't look at her
Was
shoes.
it love her?
This looks premeditated.
I don't know if it was her
So
shoes were
far,
yellow.
The messages have appeared in weird places, but this is a new level. It's no longer just about empty threats.
Well, maybe Natasha's on her way here right now. Or she was already here and something happened to her, too. Kidnapped, or worse.
Those are possibilities, but we can't wait. We don't have time for guessing. Search the house. Search everything. The room's not trashed. Whoever did this wasn't looking for the same thing we are.
Or they knew exactly where to find it. Wait, what are we looking for exactly?
I guess they could have written it
I have
on,
no
on her
idea,
shirt.
but
Because
it's
I think she
something
was wearing a white
important.
shirt.
Things like that have a way of getting noticed when you come across them.
Amen to that.
Right, should we start with Deborah? Hello, Deborah.
The
Yeah.
message. Here, too.
Yes, but this isn't about Deborah, and wasn't meant for her.
It was meant for
Yeah, she does have a
Natasha.
tail.
Obviously.
What have we
I was
gotten
wondering if the
ourselves
chickens have
into,
tails
Sonny?
then.
I don't know, Marty, but let's get ourselves out of it as soon as possible.
I kind of... I don't know how she was killed either. Like, I mean, I guess maybe gun.
I really...
Well, it's a little late for that.
What you told me was it's gonna take a few hours, and
Yeah,
it's
we did
practically
tell him
nothing.
that. Yeah.
And you believed me.
Yeah, I was an idiot.
There you go.
Okay.
Anything
There's a
interesting
purse.
in there?
Yeah.
I thought there would be
think there
something
is.
here. What have we got?
There's nothing else useful in there.
He didn't tell me what we got. Just that we got an item. There we go.
SN. Could be the initials of a person.
Maybe it was
a
this.
place, a company, or a club.
This is the
Too
names
many
we got.
possibilities, but we must find out where it's from. We stepped into it.
Okay, let's keep looking. I like that we can kind of pixel search here.
This must be Natasha's family.
Wealthy.
Do you think she's from the Stavonian Tsar's family?
Oh, nobody could have survived that massacre. But I'm sure this family was also close to the fire.
What is she doing here anyway? What, an alias?
I don't know
Hiding
what
secrets,
year this
and
is
now
supposed
this
to be.
case?
I wonder if they're gonna
You
say
think
that
it's all
Natasha is
connected
like
somehow?
kind of like
Let's not draw
Anastasia
hasty
from
conclusions, Marty.
the Russian royal family.
Look at those clothes. Could it be a military family?
Maybe. Or Stavonian fashion.
Your intuition always astounds me, Marty. What would I do without you?
And there you go.
We can't take it with us, but remember what you've seen.
Okay,
Yes,
3
sir,
kids and 2
Bossberg, sir.
parents.
It's an exceptionally beautiful piece. What does it depict, I wonder?
I have no idea, Sonny. It's so art, I'm scared to have an opinion. Nice.
I was wondering if we
Yeah.
could move it.
It really is.
Oh, it's okay, isn't it?
Nice.
Yeah.
I wonder whether it will open up then. The statue kind of looks like a either an award like a Golden Globe or a car hood ornament.
This.
Yeah,
What
the
is this
Romanov
exactly?
family.
A human. Mythical creature. Quite the cult in Iveria. The whole country's full of
That's
these
what humans
statues.
are. Humans
Does it
are
mean anything?
mythical
They say
animals.
humans are the keepers of secrets and the messengers of
Hot lore
chaos
dropping.
and destruction.
You don't think.
Let's take a closer look.
Damn. Just like in the adventure books. Rich animals are all insane.
Oh
You
yeah,
have a
Hank.
point.
Yeah. So what did it even open? Open something.
You can't be serious. Is this some kind of...
Yeah, it's a riddle, Marty.
But it doesn't make any sense. Why use something as simple as this when a 4-digit number is almost impossible?
An idle whim, or the riddle has a meaning.
Ooh, elusive. Are you gonna?
Maybe.
Do you think you'll commit to buying the whole game, or will you wait until it comes out on sale,
What does it
or
represent?
when it goes on sale?
Think, Marty. Where did we see 4 animals holding something in their hands?
Shit. Baby. There was a baby. A baby. Baby. Hang on. I just want to finish looking at everything first. What? Let's have a look at the
We
phone.
should call the department. Anonymously, of course.
Do you still remember?
Cretin. Of course I remember. 555-111.
Is it? Since when?
Since they invented the telephone.
Oh,
Yeah, of
elusive.
course. No, I
Good
knew
timing,
that.
eh?
I was just testing you.
Yeah, right.
And Hank, you finished it a few days ago. Great game that can change depending on what you do. Multiple solutions to puzzles. Is it a good kind of carry on from what was it called? Lamplight. I guess we should call the department, or do you guys think that I should do the fireplace thing first? Oh, look. This is cool. Oh, I have no idea. Maybe it's this. Bird, otter, rhino, leopard. I don't think I can brute force this, lads. Don't remember. Where have we seen something hot? 4 animals holding something in their hands. I thought it was going to be the photo, and the answer was going to be the baby. This room's set up a bit weirdly. Can you see? They've I think they've done the layering in the game wrong. Can you see the pane of the window is in front of the beanbags? Is it a Valiant Otter? Okay, it's gotta be. Huh? Oh, shit, I don't know. Yeah. Dick was slang for detective. So now we're playing as Dick Cock. Or Cock Dick. I'm trying to see if anything, like, triggers a memory in me, but... Oh, it's a bit different from Lamplight. More road adventure than detective mystery. Okay. I think maybe I'll end up preferring Lamplight to it, because I'm not a big fan of westerns either, of cowboys. You can tell I've just tapped out. I think this is the first time we're looking up a walkthrough for this. I think I looked up one last time. Natasha's right. We're in the weekend home. Oh, it's the city crest of Clawville. Obviously. Have we got a crest in my...
Ironic, but
I don't have a crest on me, so I actually am going to have to just look up the answer. It is stork, sheep, lion. Stork, sheep, lion, wolf. Sheep, lion, wolf. I just didn't want to leave. I didn't know whether, you know.
Hello there.
I feel like leaving the scene of the crime.
Maybe a piece of a painting.
Private
and there's
dick
some
cop.
kind of squiggle on it. The signature of the painter.
Yeah, what if his name's
Yeah,
Richard as
can't
well?
make it out.
So we got a...
It's a piece of a painting. Judging by how well it was hidden, I'm sure this is what Natasha wanted to show us.
You can see there's almost an eye there.
So a piece of a painting? That's it? And what's that smear
Oh
on it?
no. Oh,
It's
how is the
too
baby? Is
illegible
the
to be a
baby okay,
signature. It could be anything.
Well, maybe Natasha can help us. After all, this is what you wanted to show us, isn't it?
Well, that's if we find her. She should be here by now.
Yeah.
True. Well, then what's next?
Oh, I'm glad you're both
How about we
home.
peck around town some more?
I bet
We
that
could
did
do that, but
wonders for your
I
migraine.
think we should gather what we know and try to figure out where we can go from here.
We do need to
Bourbon
call the
in
police,
my
though.
office.
You know what? After all this, I could use a drink.
Right answer.
Yeah, I was wondering whether maybe it goes with this painting, but it doesn't look like it does it? All right, let's... Maybe we should close this so that they don't think that we robbed it. 5, 5, 5, 1, 1, 1.
Clawville PD, how can I help you?
I found a corpse.
Now just a liquor worming stuff on the back of her
She's
neck.
Dead, cold.
Oh.
The address is Rochester Street,
What a little
37,
dickhead.
Flowerville.
Please, would you repeat that?
Rochester Street 37.
Is she
Write it
alright, Em?
down
Does she need
and
to,
hurry up for the sake of
take
the wild
anything
ones.
for it?
Hurry, hurry.
Like a
I like
pro.
that old lady
Yep,
voice.
Like I've done it before.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah, my
almost
parents had a
forgot.
rotary
How
phone
can you
as
forget
well.
a case like that?
I loved
How
them.
many times have you seen a three-headed monkey in your life?
I have a memory of a chicken, you know?
That's for sure. Now let's get the hell out of here.
Pets can be such dickheads sometimes. You're like, okay, right. Don't lick the stinky shit that's on you, all right? You know it's not going to taste good? Don't lick it. And they're like, there's some stinky shit on me. Let me just lick it off. All right. Yeah. Oh, it's only properly toxic to collie dogs. It's just super bitter. Okay. Oh, we can pop to Clawville PD. So we get like extra things for going to like the areas that are timed. I think we will go everywhere though.
So what are we doing here again, Sonny?
I don't know. Maybe we could question Natasha.
It'll just make them
Do you
saliva a
think
lot.
she's here?
Who knows, Marty? We'll see.
No, Em, I know
There's
what you mean.
Fillmore. Maybe he
I think I
knows
would have
something.
cried.
Yeah, maybe he's not drunk as a skunk.
Stop projecting onto others, old chicken.
Ah, shut the clock up, Marty.
Oh, I'm sorry I hurt your precious feelings,
Are you
Boss
feeling better
Bird.
now, Em?
Hey, old bird. What are you waiting for out here in the rain?
Is that you, boys?
So this is the
I'm a little,
other police officer.
tired.
I can see that, pal.
Oh, it's all right.
He's the one that
Just
gave us that list of
can't
names.
find my car.
I don't think that
see
you should
very
be...
well in the rain.
Yeah, I don't think you should be
Eyesight is
driving.
Pretty bad. I should wear glasses. Imagine that. A hawk wearing glasses.
Yeah, it's funny.
There ain't nothing funny about it, Snowflake.
Oh, all right. Sorry.
Have you seen Natasha or Ibn since we left?
Ibn? He scarpered off a long time
That's
ago.
good information
Natasha?
because
I haven't seen her.
Thanks anyway,
Ibn could have
pal.
killed Deborah.
Good luck with finding your car. You want some help?
Could it be that I didn't come here by car? What
Maybe
do
you
you
should walk
think,
home.
Sonny? Old friend?
Well, I wouldn't know that, Phil, but you take care, all right?
Ah, you're telling me? Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, driving like Cruella de Vil to the vets when something happens to your pet.
Hey, boys, tell me, is Natasha still inside?
I can't give you
It
any
might have got
information
more
about
Steam
that,
hits if it
gentleman.
was called that, M.
I'm sorry.
Ah, the regulations. I know.
All
We've
snotty.
gotten used to it.
I am
Oh, you
Go
know, when
ahead,
I
your
tab out, I was
boss.
just checking I wasn't covered in
Wessler,
snot.
Can we find him in the VIP lounge?
I'm afraid I can't tell you that either.
But we can take a look for ourselves, right?
No problem, gentlemen.
Thanks, Wooly.
Your friend's not the talkative type, is he? He understands what we're saying, right?
Don't
Sonny
anger
boy.
me, chicken, or I'll tear out your throat before you could say hemp seed.
Oh,
Ha! Just try.
it's the links
Fleabag.
behind my head.
Hey, folks.
There's no good place
relax.
really for me to
The
sit.
night's still young. We'll have plenty of time to tear each other's throats out, but right now we're busy.
Oh, a traveling
You're
home
right.
fair.
Hi, guys.
Yeah, I bet it's
Goodbye,
pricey because
gentlemen.
they've got to have all their stuff with them. Okay. We want to look for people who aren't here as well. Because we're looking for anyone suspicious that might have killed Deborah.
Hello again, Bojack.
Please don't call me that, sir.
You're right.
I want to know
I'm
what you think of
sorry.
Andromeda as
And
well,
what's your name
Elusive.
again?
It's been on my list
You
for a
really
while.
must know. I'm Lance, sir.
I was
Okay,
waiting
Lance.
until
Listen,
more
it's
solid
very
information came out
important.
about Mass Effect 4.
Oh, please, sir.
Yeah, we
Don't
play
get me
Andromeda.
involved in anything.
You have a good
I
time.
just want to get my shift over with and go home to sleep. Relax. There won't be a problem. Just answer the questions honestly.
Lance
If I
does have some
must,
nice hair.
Let's give it a try.
Right, kid.
Are there any others,
Lance.
Em, in your area? That
Lance.
sucks.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, they're like,
have you
"Is it
seen
really an
Natasha
emergency,
since her
though?"
performance?
No, don't ask me anything about Miss Kitsenko and Mr. Wessler. It could cost me my job or even more. Hey, it's a matter of national security.
It could be.
Tricky with
Yeah,
human
see,
hands
it
as well,
could be.
Dymo.
So, if you help, you won't only be helping us, but the crown and the whole city of Clawville.
What do I think of the game?
Okay,
I like
all
it.
right, just stop that chicken shit,
I like
will ya?
the voice acting's really
I
good.
saw Natasha, yeah. She came down, spoke with someone, then stormed out the front door.
And then what happened?
She came right back in 2 or 3 minutes later, soaked to the bone. She was in a hurry. She went up to her suite, then came back down and left.
And you haven't seen her since.
I genuinely haven't seen her ever since, sir.
Thanks, Lance. You've been a great help.
I'm happy to hear that. So Natasha had left.
Seems so. But she never arrived at the weekend house.
Then,
Then we'll stay with the original plan. We'll gather our thoughts at the office and go over everything we know.
okay, Boss Bird,
Okay.
lead the way.
I like the power stance of this goat as well.
This guy was here before, right? He's handling it pretty well.
And there are even more pretty dames all over him.
Oh!
His antlers that much.
A little game in
More like his
between.
wallet, Marty.
Is it like I presume it bridges the gap between the two. Oh, it's Olivia!
So we meet
I was wondering
again.
if she was here.
How unpleasant.
I'm sorry, Olivia. We won't keep you long. Perhaps you could tell us if you've seen Natasha.
She hired you and you already lost sight of her? That's unfortunate.
I think
We
Olivia's
should've
voice
met
actor
her,
is my
but she didn't
favorite.
show
I
up.
like her
Should
accent.
we be worried?
Are you asking me that? I haven't seen her since she was on stage. Not like I was paying any attention to her or anything.
Thanks, sweetheart. We won't bother you anymore.
Yeah, I think they're animals
Olivia.
different.
Don't mention it.
ways down. Like some people are like animals further down. Some people have tails. Some people are just animals on their neck.
Do you come here often, Olivia?
No, not really.
Yeah, I've been looking at that, Galax.
Okay.
I was wondering.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I don't know. You know, magpies.
You know,
Oh,
Ivan's not as ferocious
black
as
and
you
white.
think. On the contrary, he's become very different recently.
I heard. Don't you find that weird? A sudden change of heart?
Sometimes an animal just has enough. Fed up and wants a change. I deeply respect that.
Yeah, maybe he just wants an
thank you
early
for your
retirement.
honesty, ma'am. What's your relationship with Miss Natasha Katsenko?
We've talked a bit, that's all.
There's no tension between you? You know, the pretty secretary.
Well, thank you for your compliment, Mr. Featherland. No, no tension.
Okay.
Natasha's an intelligent woman. I respect her.
Is that mutual?
That I can't tell.
Okay. She got anything
Just
else to
one more
say?
thing, Toots. Could you perhaps tell us where Mr. Wessler is?
I'm his assistant, not his babysitter. Beaky.
So you don't know?
I have no idea.
Roger that. Thank you.
Okay.
You think the guy's taking a shine to Olivia now?
Why should I care? And while we're at it, why do you care?
Me? I don't care at all.
Reminder, he does still have a girlfriend.
What? Stop bugging me.
Still has one.
So, gentlemen, is
Nah, thanks, Olivia.
So. Anything else the horse has
If
to
anyone
say?
asks,
Sure.
We were never here. Okay, right. Let's go. We've got the hotel. We've got the PD. Or we can go. Let's go to the newsstand and then we'll go to the police officer.
Sure. Mullen is an old friend, so he certainly deserves a hello. And we do need information.
Few people know as much about Clawville as the old wood chomper. An encyclopedia
He's the
in
little
flesh.
beaver.
Yeah, he always has something.
Yeah, our Galaxy. You know what? I'll ask you. Do you know if ducks are not ducks? Chickens are water resistant like ducks. The Dead Silent Night.
Mullen's car. Ancient, but kind of beautiful. Like the old beaver himself.
No.
Seems like the kiosk
I was hoping
is
you'd know,
still a
Galax.
good business.
Just off the bat.
Some things are indestructible, right?
Hey, Sergeant Matrix.
Mullen's kiosk's been
Okay,
here
no.
since
Ducks
I
have
was a
the
little
extra
kid.
oils, okay.
My old man used to drive
It's
here
just we
from
don't
the
even
other
have an
side of
umbrella.
town for his daily papers.
A brawly. They're a little bit.
Many
Okay.
still do. He certainly
That's not going to be
is
too bad.
something.
Mullen's a wizard from a forgotten age.
Yeah, kind of. This newspaper booth has been standing here for more than 100 years. It was always run by the Mullen family, like some strange monument to a forgotten age. This newspaper booth has
Okay, it's just repeating itself.
seems like the kiosk.
Piggy Diggy Lottery. Do you feel as lucky as this fella?
The Clawville Chronicle, the most read and probably
My
the most
brother tried to
biased
give
newspaper
Rooster a
in the
bath.
city.
Did that go
It's
as
supposed to
poorly
be a
as I
royalist
imagined?
Rag, but the separatist overtones are getting stronger and stronger every day.
Well, you've got a big
The
chicken
taxi
encyclopedia
company for
right
the
next to you,
upper
don't you,
class
Em?
Only politicians and gangsters.
Okay. Fontaine Superior
I had a
Taxi.
chance to travel in one of these once. I was being taken to my own execution, but that's another story.
Oh,
I had a chance to.
all right then.
Murdoch and Falcon is a famous law firm in Clawville, run by a blind bat and a bird-brained falcon.
Well, well,
They had
well.
some big-time cases
Water.
that helped make their name. I hope I'll have the opportunity to work with them in the future. They had some big-time cases.
Okay.
Chandler's used to be
Ooh.
quite a prestigious cafe.
Books in the
Magnificent animals had breakfast here.
the window.
And in the evenings, Philosophers and writers would get drunk together and argue. The place is now.
Yeah, I
just
don't know
a
if I've ever
second-hand
seen a
bookshop.
natural chicken
Just
before.
a
One that
shadow
hasn't
of its
been like
former
bred
self,
for
like so many things in this
shenanigans, human
city. Like
shenanigans.
me.
Oh, I love turkeys. They're so cute. Like, turkeys to me look like mythical animals.
I wonder if they've got the entire Chicken Police series. Not that I give a fuck,
Oh,
of course,
bird smell.
but
Like, chickens absolutely stink.
we're getting older and older, and Mullen's not changing a bit. Where's the justice in that?
Oh,
He's
yeah,
just
because there's
eternal.
rooster fights as well,
Like
isn't
an
there,
ancient
William?
god or something, or the personification of the city.
Oh,
What we
a
thought.
red jungle
But
fowl.
if the city took shape, it would most likely be some kind of vermin.
Yeah, true, but that wasn't very politically correct coming from you, pal.
Hey, you know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know, Marty. You're too good for this world.
Aw, thanks, boss.
It wasn't a compliment, Marty.
Oh, okay. Right.
Hey, Hercule. What's up, old friend?
Oh, what about an
Hello,
alpaca,
me
Em?
lads.
Because then you could
Good
say that
to
you
see ya.
want to knit
What are you
with the
doing
wool.
around here where you never see a cat go by?
We're working, Uncle Mullen, just like you. But I'm
I
afraid
think beavers
we're
are one of my
also
favorite
walking
animals.
a little bit outside the law.
But it's New Year's Eve. Couldn't it wait a bit? Whatever the case
I
is,
just think
it
they're so
can't be
they're so
that serious.
industrious.
I'm afraid it is. Maybe you can help us with a few things. After all, you know everyone in the city.
Look. What a compliment. But of course I'll help if I can. I know you ever since you appeared in the city. Young, fresh, full of ambition. And little Marty had been just a chick when he was already coming here every day with his daddy, eh? You're like me.
Oh yeah, badgers is up.
son, so
Badgers
yeah.
are up there,
Aw,
but
thanks,
beavers
Uncle
are
Mullen.
pretty like are up there too.
What's up, old man? Is everything all right?
Me bones are creaking. Me
Oh, yeah, some
eyesight's
eggs.
getting
What about
more and
ducks,
more
Em,
blurry,
for eggs?
And sometimes I hear
Obviously.
sounds that aren't even there. I think I'm getting old. Or maybe I've gone crazy already, but the old ticker's still ticking. So, here I am.
Ah, it's good to still have an old
I love
familiar
the
spot
runner
in the city.
ducks. Those are what I'd like.
Nothing lasts forever, boys. So, what is this dirt you've ended up in again, eh?
Okay.
Just a simple case, strumming personal strings. That's why I couldn't refuse it. You know the tune.
Well, yeah. Same old song, eh?
Yeah, it's a classic.
I know where your missing wife has gone. Missing wife, missing wife.
Eben's a ruthless gangster, that's for sure. But he's not bloodthirsty or stupid. You're not in danger until you're in his way. And that's not so easy to manage as the whole city's in his hands.
How come they never tried to approach you, Uncle?
What? Of course they tried. They wanted to buy the whole area and build some huge parking garage on it. Mongrel Mick, Ibben's #1 pug, came here and threatened me more
Mongrel
than once.
Mick.
If I hadn't dug me heels in, the others would have sold up. The lawyers behind me, even Biff, the owner of Chandler's. But I told them, over my cold dead carcass.
Oh, looks like it worked.
I'm too much for them, lads. Or I'm just too famous around here to get rid of. We could say Ibben's almost almighty, but he avoids scandal like rats avoid fire.
That's a good one.
I'm a poor nobody, my lads, but my name still carries meaning. This place has always belonged to my family. If my dead body had been found here or in the Times, it would have caused a scandal, even without any evidence. So, he usually listens to reason.
Yeah, when I talked to him tonight, he seemed confused, dissolute, and impetuous to me.
That's uncharacteristic. Are you sure it was him?
Are you joking? Ibn Wessler's not usually confused with anyone else.
Of course I'm joking. Beaver humor, you know? Nobody gets it. Not
Well,
even the
chickens were
beavers.
once
Good one again.
dinosaurs, weren't they?
Hey,
And they
Martin,
ate
lad,
everything
what's up?
else, so
How's that beautiful wife of yours?
just payback.
Laura's perfectly fine, thank you.
It's crazy you could grab an amazing woman like her, son. Are you blackmailing her with something?
Ah, I missed your famous beaver humor.
I'm just messing with you, son. Anyway, you look good. You're in good shape. You look more like a turkey than a rooster, if you ask me.
Thanks.
Oh,
This
they
is
still are.
priceless.
They are
Thanks, Hercule.
dinosaurs.
We'll be back
But they're
again soon.
small.
Yeah, sure will.
Nice girl. She used to come here for a while, but I think she moved downtown.
Yeah, she's the poster girl for workaholism. She lives in an apartment across from the PD, but sleeps at the station, if she sleeps at all.
Some animals just race and race through the years of their life until someone stops them and makes them wind down.
Is there someone like that waiting for everyone?
Indeed there is, somewhere. Usually not where we're looking for them.
Yeah, right. How's Desiree?
What about her? She's still beautiful, and she's still my wife. And I still don't get why she hasn't left me already.
Because she's too much like you stubborn old dam builder.
You see, you're right about that, sonny boy.
And, the cubs?
Cubs?
Yeah, didn't they find a piece of amber, what, 5 years ago that had a tail of a dinosaur and it had feathers all over it?
Good move.
Which seems to be the biggest indicator that dinosaurs did indeed have feathers.
Good kids.
I know, pal.
Which I think's
They're from
cool.
a good litter.
I think it's funny that we thought they were naked before.
If you say so, sonny.
You know anything about a woman named Natasha Katsenko?
Sonny boy, what have you
Like,
got
yeah,
your
feather
into
feather
again?
impressions.
That lass is Ibn Westler's protege, to put it politely.
Yeah, I wonder
She's
if
the crown jewel
what's
of
the
city. A
flying
shining blue star. If
pterodons?
you dare talk
Pterodactyls.
to a
I
gal such
wonder
as
if they
her,
had
You can
feathers.
expect some serious lead poisoning, me boy.
Well, I suppose I should have come to you first for advice. Doesn't matter now. We're in it, Uncle. Up to our combs.
If you'll accept the advice of an old shaggy beaver,
Jurassic
get
Park
to
must
the
have been
end
so
of it as
embarrassed.
quickly as you can, and try to make it out with all your feathers.
Yeah,
Oh, a
that's the
pterodactyl isn't a
plan.
dinosaur? What kind
But
of
do you
is
know
it like a
anything
bat?
about her? Anything interesting?
Yeah, save it. Like they could have gone back and edited it.
Mysterious lass.
Glued
She
some
came
feathers
to
on
us
Chris Pratt.
Devonian Sardom and fled to Clawville, but from what? No one knows.
Oh, but it makes me
Some
wonder.
years
I
of
wonder
her
if they
life
had like
are
the
shrouded
feather,
in
you know, the mating
mystery,
rituals
and
that
that
birds
really
use
means
with
good.
the feathers and
You're
stuff. I
right
wonder if
about
they did
that.
any of that.
So, that's your advice? Be careful?
At least, sonny boy. And one more thing.
What's that?
Never fall in love with a woman like her.
Thanks, Hercule. I wasn't planning to.
Nobody plans to, sonny. Just take care of each other, okay? And always carry a good gun in your pocket.
Oh, I was just
Always
happy to
have
see
one
you,
in
Uncle.
every pocket, old timer.
I know, Martin. I know.
Oh, so what's the what does it mean
So,
when they're
What
under a
is it you
different
want to
order?
know? I'm at your service, my lads.
Thanks, old pal.
Okay, so we've asked him everything. I think we can leave now. Yeah. Right, let's head out. We've been there. Have we been to the hotel? No, but we haven't been to the police
Phyllis
station.
and Roy's are nowhere to be seen. Praise the great wild ones.
Well, let's hope this is a good omen.
Maybe finally the pincushions have started to do something with themselves. Yeah, what can I say? The night's starting to get off, huh? Just like the good old days.
Well, let's just hope there won't be any more surprises tonight.
You don't believe that, do you, boss?
I wonder sect. I still want to play the Discworld games.
Sometimes I think the badge means nothing anymore.
I was hoping we could see the
Well,
crest.
Only you can decide that, boss.
So that was the last
the
puzzle.
motto, the lion, the crown. They've lost
Oh, it's
their
something about
significance
bones. I
in
was
the
wondering
eyes
whether
of the
it's like
people.
Not while
like
we're
a
around,
subset
Sonny.
within a species sec. A
How
squad
many of
car's still
these
here.
9.
How much does it cost the city to keep us on the force?
Well, stop thinking about it. It'll make your head hurt.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. I think I like Jurassic Park. maybe it's kind of like Star Wars movies where they need a bit of a break. For Father's Day one year, I made a Discworld map with all his favorite quotes from Guards. How can you ever top that? For Father's Day as well?
We have no business
Not even
there.
for birthday? You go hard on Father's Day.
Shouting in 3, 2, 1.
And action.
Martin, what the hell do you think you're doing?
I would really
We're
like
just
a
patrolling,
bloodhound.
At the station?
No, we're here for something else, sir.
You
I
missed
just,
me, huh?
I love
No,
their
sir.
ears.
I mean, yes, sir. I mean,
Why are you grinning, Santino?
I can't grin, sir. I have a beak.
Yeah, but I
Thank
suppose
you,
that's
I can see it
realistic,
in your
Bess,
eyes.
that if dinosaurs
Should I
were
close
real,
them,
they
sir?
would start like
Don't you
skinning
peck
them
at me, chicken, you
and
hear?
making
we're not
handbags
even
out
here
of them.
anymore, Chief. We just quickly stopped by for something.
Get out of my sight.
Yes, sir.
Officer Barkman, one of Blood Boil's little proteges.
So I think this is a boxer dog. Officer Bachman.
Hey, Mon. Is the boss angry today?
Angry? That's an understatement.
I see the New Year's madness has started. Everyone busy?
I suppose
normal,
if they could
boys.
cultivate
The city's gone crazy.
dinosaur
and we
skin,
already
you know,
have our
kind of
first
like
dead body.
they're gonna
They
make
found
lab
a girl
grown
in
meat,
Flowerville.
like
So
lab grown
that's the
skin,
case.
What do we
and
know
use it for
about
like handbags and stuff.
Sonny, you know I can't tell you.
Oh,
come
but
on,
could you?
Mon. I only have 120 days left. We could pretend these
Before
are my
retirement, not
last
before we die.
Beautiful days.
On my feathers, Sonny, stop that. It's so not your style.
Ah, he's been like this all day.
Shut up, Marty. Come on, Mon.
All right. Though I don't know much. The girl was found inside a house. I won't tell you the address. I have a hunch you already know.
Yes, I do.
Why do you think that?
Never mind. Anyway, she was naked, but there wasn't any sign of a struggle. There was a message written on the wall and on her back,
So that's the one
too.
that we've just called in
That's
about.
all?
That's all.
Thanks, Mon.
You're not gonna ask what the message was?
Oh,
Oh, yeah. What was it?
You already know, don't you?
Dot. I'm an open book to you.
I'm
Mon.
wondering if
One I've read too many times.
we think that the police are involved, and when we asked for whether they found anything at the site, we're kind of asking to see if they've seen that yellow shoe, and if they haven't, that suggests that the police are covering it up.
I see the boss is ready to explode today.
So perhaps
What
it's a
did you
member of the
expect?
police.
The madness kicked in and he's gotta be at the PD. Deputy Malloy's blind drunk.
What's the name of the old man's wife again? Poor lady.
Marsha. She was waiting here for a while too, hoping it'll only take a few
Stretching to
minutes.
write it on the
But
back.
as soon as they
on
saw
her
the
back.
state Malloy was in, she got into a taxi and went home.
So that's why they
Or would you write it on something else and then print, like write it
Please,
backwards
boys,
and then print
don't
it on
make
your
him
back?
more so, all right?
Unfortunately, I can't promise that, doll.
As usual.
Look what we found, Mon. Does this mean anything to you?
It's beautiful. Embossed, gilded.
It's what we
These are
found in
rare,
her
But I've never
bag.
seen anything like this one before. Where's it from?
I'm afraid that's a secret, at least for now.
You haven't taken vital evidence from a crime scene, I hope.
No.
What are you thinking?
On my feathers. You're gonna be in trouble, boys.
Only if we don't wrap it up, Mon.
I said I didn't.
Listen, Mon, that girl they found in Flowerville.
You've seen her, right?
Yes, we were first on the scene.
Boys, you know I should report you immediately, don't
Yeah,
you?
but you won't.
We know, Mon. We're only asking for a little more time. We're hot on the trail. If you learn anything, would you...
Yeah, we're hot on the
please
trail. We're
tell
actually
us?
heading back
Are you
to
crazy?
our house
Keep it
and
down.
gonna go
Blood
for
Boil's
a
right
drink.
behind us.
Please, Mon.
Hot on the case.
It's a matter of life and death.
God damn. Okay, but only because I can see how much it means to you.
Thanks, doll. We'll be forever grateful.
You could have killed them and then your accomplice knocked you out. There was a, I don't want to give any spoilers, but there was a case in the Ace Attorney game that I was playing that was like that. And I was like, but like, clearly he was knocked out too. Like, who would think that they had anything to do with the murder?
Good old Fillmore hasn't
You could
been
have knocked
sniffing around
yourself
here
out.
recently.
Yeah, he was here a week and a half
Themselves
ago.
out.
He used the archives and took out some
You
public
murdered
records.
him and then knocked
That's
yourself
all.
out
That's
to avoid
all.
suspicion.
Oh, and he asked me out for a coffee.
I hope you said no.
Why are you so interested, Marty?
No, I'm not. I just...
I told him no. Just like I told you no on all 25 occasions.
Glad to hear that.
Okay. All done. Let's head back then. Yeah. Yeah, I do love the Ace Attorney games, but sometimes, like, so ridiculous. I think we're done. Unless we want to pop back to the club, but I don't think that we need anything else.
We had no choice but to continue the investigation where it started.
These are my favorite
In
scenes
that
when
shady little
the
apartment I
chickens.
called home.
Oh, wow.
The only lead was the list Fillmore gave us, with all those imposing names on it. But what could it mean? And why did Natasha keep it secret from us? But most importantly,
There are
what
eyes.
did all this have to do with Deborah's death? The trail started to
Keep
get
showing poor
cold,
Deborah.
and so did the air outside. There was something unsettling in the black clouds, hiding all the stars. I prayed that they didn't bring an early snowfall.
Oh, do I remember this? Yeah,
The
I do,
night was
William.
already painful
Yeah, I do
enough.
remember heavy rain.
So, what are we doing
So
here?
I'm playing Ace Attorney
Trying to calm
Apollo
down.
Justice,
I'll have a
the
shot.
middle game.
Sure you will.
I'm
And
really
we're
enjoying
trying to
it.
put the
I
pieces
think it's much
together,
better
of
than
course.
the first
Figure
Apollo
out
Justice
what's
game, which
next.
I did
And
still
what
really
is
enjoy,
next,
but
Boss Bird?
I did kind of
Let's
fall
take a look
asleep
at what we've learned so far.
during it because the text and the
So,
music,
how did this
and it was
whole
just putting me to
case
sleep.
start?
Yes. Okay. How does this work? Yes. Right. I'm not sure. Can I replace them? I can't. Okay. Strange threats. I see. Yeah. Natasha and the threats, but what's the connection? They were clearly addressed to her. She is the source of them. They weren't for her. They were clearly addressed to
Threats are
her.
meant for Natasha, no doubt about that.
I do. Subscribe to the VODs. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So we're looking for an item. Maybe the Tsar? No. The strange list? The gun? No. The key? No. I'm just going to end up putting them all in, aren't I? This one. Ah. Maybe the list
There was
is...
something Natasha didn't speak about.
She kept it a secret.
Natasha is terrified, and she's in real danger. But she kept this list hidden from us. It seems too important to keep it a secret.
Okay. Maybe Ibn. Deborah. But no. He did not.
What could we do with this list?
He may know something about
I know
it.
only one person who moves in circles high enough to know where it's from.
He's
Lewis.
rich.
We must ask him if we want to get out of this dead end.
I'm hoping it's not Lewis. I like him. He's cute.
So the
That was quite
card
fun.
is,
Not too difficult.
maybe a dead end. The piece of painting too.
But the list Fillmore gave us...
Exactly. Full of those imposing names.
Well, I guess
And I only
that
know
part
one
of the
person
case
who
is
moves in
closed.
similar circles.
The case is ajar.
Marty.
That
It's
wouldn't sound as
Lewis.
cool, would it?
Exactly.
Of course, it's Lewis. But where do we find the bunny man?
Well, since he owns this building, I'm hoping he's here.
Yeah, he's
It's
too
worth a
cute to be
call.
guilty.
You know his number?
By heart. 555-932. I wrote it down in my notebook as well.
Oh, you are a professional, Boss Bird.
Would you like a shot?
You know what? When we're done with the case, then we can celebrate.
Okay, that makes sense.
Amen to that, Brother Bird.
Sorry, sometimes I forget that I've got it on autoplay and I end up clicking because I'm so eager. What was it? I know I can check in my notebook, but I think it's 555932, I think they said.
Hey, Lewis, sorry to disturb you again. Could you come over to my place? I have a question for you. It's very important. It's about a case.
A real case with the chicken police? Of course,
He's
honey.
so
I'll be over in a
cute.
few minutes.
Thanks, pal. I owe you one.
Why?
He's so cute.
Just another second.
Good.
He's got a little waistcoat on. He's so cute.
Thanks, Lewis.
He does have the slightly creepy leather gloves there.
Besides, it was my big dream to help you with a serious case.
Well, let's hope
He
you
looks
can
so
help.
soft as
What can
well.
you tell me about this list, old pal?
Well, these names. I know half of them personally. Maybe even more.
I knew it.
But I have no idea what kind of list this is.
Here we go.
He's got a nice voice as
These
well.
are
His
all
cute
members
voice.
of the upper class, politicians, business people. Oh my. Even the commander of the Royal Guard.
Just keep stroking him.
But I really don't know what it means.
So, is it a dead end?
I'm afraid so.
Do you think he's lying?
Deborah, the girl who came to me tonight.
Yes, she's a very lovely young lady.
Where did you take her after you two left?
Where she asked me
He's
to.
so soft.
To Flowerville.
Ah,
Flowerville.
he did give her a
Rochester
lift.
Street 37?
Yes, exactly. Why?
Luck.
Did something happen?
No, nothing
Nothing
happened.
good, Lewis. Nothing good.
This?
This?
Oh, my goodness.
I think we have a bingo, gentlemen.
You see, I also have one of these.
Oh,
A card? Like this? Really?
who's it from?
Yes, it's a membership card to a very exclusive club.
How exclusive?
Very.
That's what I'm talking about.
What does SN mean, Lewis?
It's the Sweltering Nile.
Oh wow, that's what it's called.
Well, yes, it's a
Oh my god, it's a brothel!
Not like that. It's something completely different.
Calm down, Lewis.
So it's a brothel,
We're
but it's not a
gonna
brothel.
take
It's totally different than a
So
brothel.
much. It is rather embarrassing.
But it is a brothel, but it's not.
Listen,
But it's
Lewis.
different.
How do we get in?
You want to get in? Well, if you show them this card, they'll surely let you in. But it will be obvious you're not regulars there.
So, actually, interestingly, Rook's saying that it's a whorehouse. Do you think that's why Deborah had the word whore written on her? Something to do with this brothel?
We're used to that. Correct,
Oh,
Marty.
sorry, I didn't mean
Thanks
to.
for the
I
help, Lewis.
clicked twice,
I owe
I'm
you
sorry.
one. For the third time today, I think.
So you owe him 3.
I don't know what this
Private dick,
But after you finished, he almost immediately van disappeared.
Really? That's suspicious.
Or he had business elsewhere. It's New Year's
Or
Eve.
did you accidentally
Everybody's
give me a
going
spoiler,
somewhere.
Brooks?
I didn't see. I didn't.
I'm going to have to
see her
play that
after the
Sherlock game
show.
soon, just so
If
I've
I'm
played a
not
game that you
mistaken,
haven't.
She usually leaves when everyone else has already left.
What else
Completely
do you know
unrelated, you
about
think,
her, Lewis?
Caligula? It's just a coincidence, really.
What everybody knows. She was a dancer.
A dancer.
Then a backing singer. Then
Do you think she was a
star,
dancer at
and
the
then
brothel?
club owner.
Do people
We
dance
found
at
out as
brothels?
much already.
Maybe.
Do you think
I mean,
she
I guess
fled
some
the
people maybe
Slavonian
do.
massacre? That's why the secrecy.
Do you mean the massacre of the royal family? I'd say her accent is a dead giveaway, and her name too. Though it's undoubtedly an
Quite,
English-
Zach,
So
but
it's
also
possible that
sometimes
she is
not.
a part of the royal family.
I don't think so. Nobody could have survived that awful night.
You're probably right.
Yeah. So there is a rat dating a cat, and we've asked if there have been problems with that because not everyone would be okay with it. Bugs are second-class citizens. Yeah, never work out your predator, their prey. Kind of.
What should we know
I think
about
some
the place,
people have
Lewis, besides what they're dealing in
different
there?
different opinions in the game about whether they think it's okay or not okay or whatever else.
Not everybody visits them for that.
So I'd say it was like the
Some
50s.
animals just go
That's
for
my. I think that's the era that
company.
this is 50s or
I
40s.
see. I guess it's mostly visited by the upper class.
So it's probably similar to what
Mostly, yes.
our
The
society
wealthy
was
who
like
have a
then.
Taste.
Yes, of course.
Oh, a
Is it
taste.
true what they say? That it's some kind of hidden stronghold of the royalists?
The Nile is a proud
It
herald
can't
of
be
the
Lewis. He's
coexistence
too
of all
cute.
Species. Yes, but strongholds? I don't think so.
But the place must be an eyesore for the separatists, right?
Oh, don't worry for the girls, Sonny. They can defend themselves quite well.
I think different
Separatists
species,
wouldn't
because there's
dare
so
to go
many
near the
different
place.
species, like,
well, we'll see what they have to
you know,
say
so
about
many
these
different
two
animals. I think it
Wilcox.
is
That was a little bit,
like there's
equivocal.
slightly less. Like there's, you know, the different colleagues of different species and stuff. I think there may be slightly less like speciesist, is that what we're gonna go with, than the world would be, but I think that maybe it is a bit different when it comes down to relationships.
Sometimes I feel a little
Because a lot of
bad about using him so much,
animals
but
don't feel
he's so eager
don't
to
have a
help.
problem with
I
working
wouldn't
with
wanna
us.
break his enthusiasm.
And like Lewis doesn't have a problem with interacting us, but then there's a divide between predator and prey as well.
Nothing interesting in there. But if there is, it'll remain hidden for all eternity.
Okay, I think we can go. I like that I can turn off the lights. Right, the sweltering Nile. Oh, that's the only place we can go. Oh, okay, I'm excited. Brothel time, brothel time, brothel time.
To Marty's delight, we were heading toward the most exclusive brothel in Clawville. The separatists and those opposing the monarchy hated the place, just like they hated everything that supported interracial relations and peaceful coexistence
Oh, there you go.
of all species.
That's a bit of
So the place wasn't just a brothel. It was
background
a symbol.
on the social.
But just like a brothel is not a worthy symbol, Clawville failed to turn out the way it was intended.
Hey, didn't need me to say all of that. Yeah, so there's a lot of anti
Here we are, the kingdom
different
of
species and
long
stuff.
legs, silky skin and fluttering lashes. We've arrived.
Calm down, Marty. Watch your blood pressure.
Yeah, they will listen. Oh, hello.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Would you be so kind as to help me?
With pleasure, ma'am.
The zipper always comes down on my dress. Would you kindly zip it back up?
Can I, Sonny?
What am I, your mother? Do what you want, for God's sake.
Happy to help, ma'am.
Oh, what a gallant young man.
Clucking lords.
Oh, thank you, honey.
Marty, ma'am. Marty McChicken.
What a silly mini game.
Darling Marty, I'm much obliged.
That's so funny.
Anytime, man.
That's great though.
Anytime.
May I invite you gentlemen for a drink?
I need to go lie down.
No, thank you. We're in a hurry.
You sure you don't need to go to Steam and buy this, Caligula? Oh dear. Okay, let's
These
go.
brides are elegant. Just
Okay.
like Laszlo said.
Lewis.
What do you think could be the old rabbit's type? Fluffy tails? Furry ears? A raspy tongue?
Oh, for the love of all the gods, stop it.
Just think about it.
Please shut up, Marty.
How young is this girl? Damn.
This place is clubbed up.
Wait. Ooh.
Do you think they're forced to do this?
Oh, I hope not.
Marty, we're not here for that. Just for the information we need.
Yeah, but you know what, Sonny? We're fortunate to be able to choose what we do with our lives, huh?
You are, Marty. You have the chance to work with Santino Featherland. Me, on the other hand.
Aha.
I was kind of hoping this would be a fun brothel, not like a. I hope it doesn't turn out to be a sad brothel. Like, you know, I understand that sad brothels
She's what
exist,
I
but
call
I
an
hope that this
exotic
one's
beauty.
Well,
This one's a
that's one way to
funnel.
put it.
Hey, every animal's the most beautiful.
Well, you
thing in
know,
the
like
world.
where people are there
Yeah,
by choice,
you're right.
and you know,
Oof, I don't know about you.
It's, you know,
but I go weak in the knees for stripes.
Please, Marty, I don't want to
fun
know.
brothel
I
rather
don't
than
care. Keep it to
like a
yourself.
sad one.
And let's get out of here quickly.
Can't I even talk to you anymore?
You can. Ask about the weather, or how's my lower back. Those two are even connected if you want to know.
Yeah, old fart.
Beauty is relative.
Yeah, like a family-friendly brothel. Oh my god.
Holy fur. You swallowed so hard, the whole place shook.
Are you kidding me? I've never seen anything like this before.
I've got to make sure that we look at everything, because what if this is Deborah? We've got to...
I don't know. Vice?
You really must
Yeah,
be
ball
joking.
pit, Caligula.
Vice in Clawville?
Okay. I was pulling your leg.
I think the
but still,
porcupines probably do have
it's
human
a little
bodies, but
hot
they
in
have
here.
some...
Oh, cool down, Marty.
Pines
Don't
at the
even
back.
look over there. Remember Laura, your wonderful girlfriend, whom you love more than anything.
You don't need to tell
It's
me.
all evidence.
All I'm thinking about is her.
With a hatchet in her hand.
More like my nuggets.
That's...
Laura.
Okay, it's not Deborah. I had to
That's
check.
it, Marty. Just slowly turn away from the pictures.
Laura.
That's it.
It's fine. Right. Thank you.
I don't even know.
I thought that was a fruit bowl.
Gods,
Hey, keep it down, Marty.
I see it now. Of all that's furry.
Yes, it's very furry. Or more like, shaggy.
It's a fruit bowl. I don't know.
That woman, she's familiar.
See, we had to look at them all.
The broad from the Bloody New Year's?
God damn it, Marty.
I
That's
told you so.
It gives me goosebumps.
Chicken bumps, more like.
I told you we had to look at all of them.
Really her. I always get confused by the exotic ones, but yeah, maybe.
Hey, Fog. Good
Gives me
morning.
the creeps.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Anyway, she's a very attractive gal, huh? And this photo is really something. Very, artistic.
You call that art?
This is what real art is about, Sonny. It's beautiful and mysterious.
Well, you should have seen the picture on Natasha's wall. Your heart would have skipped a beat for sure.
Wait, what picture? Talk to me.
Nothing. Forget it. It's not important.
Hey, you're not getting off that easily. I want to know.
No, my friend, you have to earn that.
You're a real bastard, you know?
I know, Marty. Maybe it is really her.
All right, we've got to look back at this one again.
This
Sorry.
picture, This one's
Okay.
really artistic.
I did check that wasn't mother.
Yeesh. That guy's stare gives me the creeps.
I can see why.
I've always told myself that birds are weird.
What did you just say?
Huh? What? Me? Nothing?
Okay.
Is he a bouncer?
I think she must be the receptionist.
Nah.
Bravo, Mr. Detective.
It's not like she's
You ain't
sat
got to be
behind a
like that
desk
all
or
the time.
something.
Well, sometimes I seriously can't decide if you've become totally stupid over the years, or it just entertains you to act that way.
Well, you know, that's a good question.
That's exactly what I mean.
My name is Day-Night Diamond. Welcome to the sweltering Nile, gentlemen.
Miss Diamond, I'm Sonny, and this is my partner, Marty.
If I may, miss, you have a beautiful name and exceptionally wonderful stripes.
Marty, not now.
Oh, thank you very much.
Please excuse him. He doesn't visit places like this very often. Me neither, to be honest.
Oh, nothing to worry about, gentlemen. There's a first time for everyone.
You're absolutely right.
We're just interested in a certain lady called Deborah.
Deborah. We don't have any employees by that name right now, but if you want, any of our girls would love to be Deborah for a night.
No. Excuse me, you misunderstand. She doesn't work here.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
It's kind of confusing, but let me try to explain.
Please, I'm at your service.
Deborah's
I'll
fucking
gladly
dead, so I don't
answer
think
any of
any
your
of the girls would want to be
questions.
Deborah for tonight.
Hear that, Sonny? Any questions?
Next visit, you get free. Wow. Is it 10 that you need, Rooks?
I wouldn't want to offend you, far from it, but it's evident you're from the police, even without this.
Oh, is it my jacket?
Is it that obvious?
No, it isn't, but, you know, here in the Nile, we have a keen eye for this kind of thing.
Right. I understand.
Nah, we can only look at him, Homer. It's just a look.
Do you know a gentleman named Louis C. Hayworth?
Of course I do. Mr. Hayworth is a regular guest at our establishment.
I see. How regular, if
I feel like
may
we
ask?
don't need to know
I
that.
can't give you any information
Thank
about
you.
that. House policy.
We have that too. It's called the law, ma'am.
Why do we
If you
need
have
to
any
know?
questions of that nature, please.
We're
come
just
back
being
with a
nosy.
warrant.
Touche.
Does this list mean anything to you?
This? I'm not sure. No, nothing.
Don't you
Mhm.
see some familiar names on there?
I do, but everybody knows those animals. Personally, I have no contact with any of them.
Really? Yeah, I've
I
heard
see.
that
Oh, thank
zebra
you.
horses are like not. Obviously, there are other reasons that you shouldn't breed them than just this, but they're like horrible. They're really they're really difficult.
Look, she
They're
gave
like
this to us.
what are they called?
The girl
Zorses.
named Deborah, the one we
Or-
asked you about.
I see.
Do you know what
Hebras.
this is?
Of course. It's a membership card.
Was this person a regular here?
If this belonged to her, then yes. I can check for you. Please, the ladies will entertain you while you wait.
Oh no, that's quite.
be right
That's
back.
okay. I
Thank you.
don't
Much
need to be
obliged.
entertained. It's good.
May I invite you, gentlemen?
No, thank you.
Oh.
Perhaps we just go through the door.
I apologize
Oh.
for the wait. Please, come with me, gentlemen.
So you were successful.
My mistress, Madame Zavas, would like to meet you.
You mean that, Madame
Oh.
Savas?
As far as I know, there's only one of her, so yes,
Please, miss, take us to her.
with pleasure.
Madame Zavas was a legend in Clawville. Her name was known all over the wilderness. She's an avid royalist, former member of the Council of 12, spy master, assassin, businesswoman, and courtesan.
Oh wow, former member
To
of
be
the
honest,
Council
I
of
didn't
12.
even
They're the
know she
people
was
that
still
basically
alive. She's no
ruled.
spring chicken, that's for sure. She could also be my mother, or maybe my grandmother.
Yeah, I heard that crocodiles
First,
can't
Ibn
really
Wessler,
die of natural
now
causes.
her. Honestly, tonight it wouldn't surprise me if His Majesty Hector III didn't grace me with his presence.
Okay, what we got? Nice window. Oh, wow. Lots of books. What do we got? Owls Don't
There are
Blink.
books here on quite a variety of topics.
Hey, Nezadam.
There are books here on quite a...
Owls Don't Blink, Slime and Punishment, 7 Pieces of My
There are
Mind.
books here.
I've got to click on all of them. Death of the
There are
Horse.
books.
Just to make sure none of them kind of like fall out. 49 Years of
There are books
Reptile.
here.
One Key to the
There
Animal
are books
Mind.
here on quite a variety.
I think that's it. Yeah, maybe we'll need to know that later. Oh! Hello.
What a painting. Congratulations, ma'am.
Marty.
Yes.
Brock's
It's
eyes would be
beautiful
like heart
indeed.
eyes right now.
It's more than 40 years old. You know, I was considered pretty then.
Oh, don't say that. You still look great, ma'am.
Thank you. It feels good, but no. There's no need for lies. Those days are long gone.
Is she a
Every age
crocodile
has
or an
its
alligator?
truth and its beauty. For me,
Anyone who
beauty
can,
is not in the looks.
who knows more
anymore.
about
I agree, ma'am.
reptiles than I do. Crocodile from the teeth.
Yes.
Dead clock.
Is that the time already?
Have you noticed your
Quarter
clock's
to
not
midnight.
working?
How observant you are. That clock isn't meant to show the time. It's a decoration. A memento.
It's beautiful.
Indeed.
I wonder if that's the time that the royal family fell or something, because she's a royalist. So
Interesting pieces.
Do you think so? It's the art of my people.
Crocodiles?
There are many kinds of crocodile in the wilderness, Mr. Featherland. This is the art of the Nilenites.
Ah, hence the name, the Sweltering Nile.
It's a river, Mr. Featherland. My ancestors lived by this river a long time ago.
Ah, interesting.
Thank you.
So she is the legendary Madame Zavas.
alligators only have their top teeth exposed. The underbite doesn't extend outside of their mouth, whereas she's got both sets.
Let me introduce myself
And gnashes.
properly, ma'am.
Mr. Santino, I know who you are. And I also know your partner. The legend of the chicken police is always one step ahead of the chicken police.
Thank you. That's flattering.
May I ask what you are looking for exactly? Here on this night?
You know, that's an interesting question. The card we've shown your lovely colleague.
Belongs to an old friend of ours, whom we haven't seen for a long time.
She's very dead.
The name?
Unfortunately, no, Mr. Santino. That's confidential information. In my line of work, discretion is everything.
Well, you know, in our line of work, the law is above everything.
Oh, do you think so? I could tell you what your colleagues think is also above everything, but as I said, discretion.
Look, ma'am, we don't want to impose. We're conducting a private investigation, which started off as harmless, but now it's murder.
That sounds serious.
It is serious. That's why we'd be grateful for your help.
It's funny considering she was an assassin. She's like, oh, murder sounds really
Ask your
serious.
questions, and I'm going to answer to the best of my knowledge. As long as you're not wading through muddy waters.
Fortunately, I swim very well for a chicken.
Can chickens swim?
I swim
Like-
well, too.
I'll speak to
So,
her once more.
gentlemen,
Okay.
Let's see.
Sometimes they'll have something else to say.
As I was saying, it belongs to us. Only our most valuable guests have one of these. And our employees, of course.
The employees, too. Good to know.
Say hollow
Can you tell
bones,
me
so they
if this
can't probably
car
float.
belonged to a
They
guest
can swim, just
or
not
an
as well as
employee?
dogs. Yeah, because the water a thing as
I
well.
thought so. Yes, thank you. Lewis Hayworth is a good friend of mine. It surprises me that he's a regular here.
You wouldn't believe our clientele. You would be shocked.
No doubt. Lewis, does he come here often?
Not so often.
Thank you for the vague answer, ma'am.
The mystery is thrilling. The thrill is life itself.
That was beautiful, ma'am.
Tell me.
Like how we're still on about Lewis. I don't know why we need to
Am I
know.
right to assume it has something to do with the sweltering Nile?
It does, yes, but I can't tell you more about it.
Warm or hot bath?
Discretion is key.
Well, I mean, cold or hot?
Absolutely.
Warm or hot? Okay.
Do you know Natasha Katsenko personally?
Yes, I do.
Tell me
I thought
about
maybe Natasha
More
might have
market,
worked
protected,
here.
Quick-tempered, fierce. Yes, fierce.
Would you want
Thank
to,
you.
Jordan?
Very
Be able to sit on
useful.
water? I think it would, yeah. I guess it would definitely make it harder to drown.
This place
And if you get
isn't
stuck
just
upside
our
down.
home with the girls.
It's one of the shittest superpowers, though.
How?
Oh, what's your superpower? Oh, I can
Symbolizes
sit on
why
water.
The city was founded almost 1,000 years ago. Unity, love, freedom.
Interbreeding?
That too, yes. Do you have a problem with that?
Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't. My girlfriend's a predator.
Really? I'm glad to hear it.
Oh, we get to question her!
To save us. She used to be a
I think
spy.
that's one thing that
I'm
I'd
gonna
like.
take her every word with a grain of salt.
I'd like this game to have a bit more gameplay, if that makes sense. Like a little bit more. I feel like it's almost enough for me, but just not quite enough. Right, she used to be a spy, so I'm gonna take every of her word.
Who's behind the legend, Miss Zavas? Who are you, really?
Just an animal raised to survive, Mr. Featherland. And because I've been taught, I know how to survive.
Yeah, I saw there was a
always was
big old
what
boy
I had
stuff
to
that
be.
was
And you managed
discovered
to
in
dodge my question.
1913.
Clever.
Well, you see, this is one of the typical elements of survival. The way of dodging a delicate question and still making the questioner believe he got the answer. But you're too cunning and experienced, aren't you? You're not an easy one to fool.
I'm trying to maintain appearances, ma'am.
You should. Appearances, most of the time, are stronger and more dangerous than the truth.
Isn't it dangerous being a royalist nowadays?
You know, Mr. Featherland, those that are genuinely dedicated never care about danger. That's something you must know even better than I.
Do you think it's my loyalty that motivates me the most? If you do, I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Maybe you're not loyal to the police, Mr. Featherland, but you are to your own principles and ideals.
Do you think the Megalodon
That's
is
true,
out there?
but you're avoiding the question.
Like deep
Why
in
did
the
you stay in
waters?
the king's employment after the scandals that are making half the city riot? What makes you still believe so much in the institution of monarchy?
You know, I always adapt. but only to a degree where I still don't have to give up myself and my ideals for the sake of survival.
You'd rather die then?
Maybe it would seem too dramatic or even romantic to you, but yes, exactly.
I'm sorry to doubt you, but I've always thought your kind was rather compromised.
That's fucking rude.
Do you mean spies or crocodiles?
Spies, of course.
I must disappoint you, but there aren't many groups as loyal.
So she
and
did
unwavering
answer our
as
question
spies,
quite
Mr.
willingly that she was a
If
spy.
you're telling me, ma'am, I believe you.
Oh my god, why didn't she like me? Does she want me to be more straightforward?
What is the sweltering Nile? Is it really just a luxury brothel?
First of all, it's what it looks like. Luxurious relaxation with luxurious ladies and gentlemen. For wealthy ladies and gentlemen with luxurious needs.
And under the surface?
If you're insinuating that my girls are kind of spies,
Do you not think
you're
that
on the
he
wrong
could have
track.
adapted and
On a very
delete just
wrong
any
track, to be precise.
Don't they have confidential
Any
information
fish?
on almost all the wealthy bachelors of Clawville?
Yes, Harbour.
Don't be naive. Almost exclusively married men visit here.
Well, then my question is even more valid.
Of course, they know much. Many visit here who don't care about sex, Mr. Featherland. Some come here to talk. And meanwhile, they inadvertently say a lot about themselves.
Which makes them easy targets for blackmail, right?
It could, yes. But even the assumption is offensive.
Oh my god, why does she hate every question?
If I guess who the card belongs to, will you tell me?
I wouldn't say that's an acceptable price for such a secret as this, but if you guess right, I won't lie to you. Then, I will tell you you were right.
Okay, I do have a guess.
Good. Let's see. The answer to my
Oh.
question. Natasha
That was what I was
Kotsenko.
gonna guess.
Well, Mr. Featherland, it seems the gossip about you is right. What gave it away?
I guessed that she was a former
It couldn't have been
employee.
easier. There's a beautiful woman with a mysterious past, trying to keep it a secret, while someone's threatening her with the exact same thing, leaving rather unmistakable messages behind. Plus, we found the card on Deborah, who was her best friend and confidant. So she was either trying to hide it or destroy it forever, so no one could find out the truth. Am I right so far?
Indeed, Mr. Featherland.
So if I'm not mistaken, Natasha used to work for you before she met Ibn Westler. He fell in love with her, gave her a job at the Millions Club. The rest is history.
You have talent, Mr. Featherland. I'm really sorry you're not working for the government.
Good enough for
I
government
am
work.
working for the government. I'm a cop.
Are you sure, Mr. Featherland?
Touché.
Indeed. Natasha used to work here. We can put it that way, but you know, this isn't just a workplace. She also lived here. She was part of our family, and we still love her very much.
Right. That puts everything in a different light. Save Us is a true survivor. Always was. And she's proud of that, even to this day. Maybe I can get her to trust me if I play to this part of her.
This one?
Why did you take her in? Maybe you saw yourself in Natasha.
She was only 17 when she knocked on the rear entrance of the brothel on an unusually cold, rainy night. I opened the door myself.
Was Natasha alone?
Yes, completely alone. Her left arm was slashed with an ugly wound, and she was frozen to the bone, barefoot, only a thin nightgown on her.
Did she
She
tell
was
you what happened to
17.
her?
After I brought her into the house,
Do you know what
warmed her up,
age
and
Anastasia
changed her
was
into
when
new
she went
clothes,
missing?
that was the first thing I asked. But no, she
Also,
didn't
she was
tell
like
me.
13.
We
She
became
went
very
missing.
good friends. But I still don't know what happened to her and where she came from. Or how she knew about this place and the rear entrance.
And you weren't bothered by all those secrets?
That would have been very hypocritical of me, don't you think? No, it didn't bother me. I make a living out of secrets, Mr. Featherland.
I see.
Oh, she liked that.
Do you know where Natasha came from before Clawville?
Naturally. The poor dear couldn't even deny it. Even her name's eloquent, her accent, but mostly her manners, Mr. Featherland. She's from Stovos, and she
Don't you
belongs
start
to
on the back
upper
passage.
class of Stavonian social circles. She could barely even speak the language when I first met her.
You were the
That's all you
dancing
know
queen,
about
young
her.
and
Young
sweet.
and
An
sweet,
Only
ex-spy
17
like you
dancing
must be
queen
checked
feel the
up
beat
on a
from
new
the
Na na
protege.
na na na
Oh,
na.
yeah, you can dance. You can jive, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl? Watch that scene, dig in the dancing queen.
Na 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 na. Thank you, Rooks.
That's
Thank
the most
you.
exciting thing. Yes, I have. Multiple times putting my most treasured
Maybe she was a
connections
member
to
of
good
ABBA, is that
use,
what you're saying?
but nobody found anything. Natasha's trail could only be traced back to the Stovonian border. What happened in that country, no one knows.
It's rather curious, don't you think?
It is, Mr. Featherland. Yes, curious. That's why I've always been rather fond of Natasha.
Did it touch you deeply when she left you?
Indeed, it did.
Zavos is protective. It seems she's dedicating her whole life to her proteges. If I concentrate on that, maybe she'll open up to me.
Okay. Have you kept in touch, maybe?
Have you kept in touch?
Only occasionally, Mr. Featherland. She writes to me every few weeks, and very rarely we talk on the phone. But I haven't heard from her in weeks. The truth is, I've started to worry about her.
Did she give no sign of being in trouble?
Never. No. Natasha's not the kind to talk about her feelings.
Yeah, I've noticed that myself.
Were you angry at her for leaving? When was the last time you
When was the
saw her?
last time you saw her, Madame Zavos?
Maybe around 2 months ago. There was a ball, attended by Ibn Wessler, his beautiful mate Natasha, and myself. Yes.
Was she herself? Did you feel like she was afraid or worried about something?
On the contrary, she was unrestrained, free, radiant. She was in love. Yes, in her own unique way.
What do you mean?
You know Natasha loves on a different level than most Clawville women. Or most women in the wilderness, in fact. Maybe it's because of the Stovonian origins. Perhaps it's something else.
So you didn't notice anything strange?
What does that even
about
mean?
Well, if anything could be called strange, it was that I saw a woman positively floating above the ground, who previously used to stand on it with 2 feet.
She
I
was
see.
too happy.
Thank you, madam. How did you feel when you learned Natasha was going to leave?
Honestly, I was very hurt. I loved her as a daughter. How would you have felt?
I couldn't say.
And I still couldn't stop her, and you know why?
Of course I do. Because you loved her.
You've been in my shoes
Hey, Dab.
before, am I right, detective? Yes, I can feel you have.
This isn't about me, madam. Please stop changing the subject.
I have felt betrayed on a certain level. Yes, and offended.
Yeah.
And alone. even amongst all my friends.
Were you disappointed in her?
Only
Yeah, you
in
know, I don't like
myself,
watching movies that make me too
clever
happy
man.
either.
But I have a hunch you know this feeling very well.
Yes, you're right.
Why were
Well,
you looking,
thank
Sack?
you
Our
for
eyes
your
are up
time.
there.
Anytime, detective. Yes.
Excuse me,
Anytime.
Brad? That's okay. I'll take the 4. Yeah, decent.
Please, gentlemen, wait here a moment. I would
She's a
like to show you
crocodile,
something that
though.
could help you.
Oh, that's excellent news. Thank you. We will wait.
Do you trust her?
Not in the slightest. Even her smile is fake. This woman wallowed in other animals' secrets until she became one too.
That's exactly how I feel.
Anyway,
Yeah, but
now
maybe
that
they're
we're
all
here, we can take a better look around.
mammals.
Just what I was thinking.
Just scaly mammals.
Yes.
Well, I've already looked around. Oh, maybe we're looking for...
These books are here for a reason.
They mean something.
These books are...
What do they mean?
These books are here. These books are... These books are... These books...
I thought maybe they spell out something, but... I don't know what time we'd want to put it to. $49? 4 and 9, maybe? $7.49? No. It's gonna be something really obvious, so I don't want to look it up. Maybe the books are the key to the list. I thought they might be the clock. 7 pieces of my mind. Owls don't blink.
Beautiful pieces for...
It must be something to do with these two. I don't think there's anything around her photos, no. I wish this game gave me hints. You always hear me tab out. It's so annoying. Okay. What is it? It is! Set the clock to 7:49! I'm so fucking mad. Am I using the wrong hands? I know how to use a clock. Oh, I'm pissed. Then what? Is it? Oh, I see what you guys... Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, you're right. I haven't moved the...
Who'd have thought? She is a legendary ex-spy. Well, this... I don't think many animals get to be in this room, Marty. And the other thing is...
Maybe she wanted us to find it.
Exactly what I'm thinking. Who knows? Anyway, we're going in.
Should we peep? We'll peep before we...
This room is not like her at all. A former spy. So you think this is who she really is? Cold, dark, and tiny.
And full of secrets.
I'm so nosy. I'm like, oh, I kind of... Should we save this until tomorrow? Because we're literally going to play this tomorrow. We'll save. We'll save it. I don't think I can save, but I presume that it has loaded. So, excellent. Yeah, it doesn't count as cheating. Okay, I got it right. But then I just forgot that you had to move the hour hand. All right, we'll come back to Chicken Police tomorrow. I actually don't know how long Chicken Police is. I can't see on the walkthrough. Chapter 4. Seems to be 4 chapters, and we're on chapter 2. So we're maybe a little bit under halfway through. Yeah, a little bit under halfway through. So I think we won't finish it tomorrow, but we will probably play this if we finish Quake early as well, because it's one of those weeks where we've got lots of games that I think we're going to finish. So yeah, tomorrow is going to be Chicken Police. Wednesday will be Quake. Friday will be starting Siberia 4. Next Monday is a bank holiday, so I'm not here. And then we will probably figure out over that long weekend exactly what we're going to play, but it will be Siberia 4 as our main game. And then maybe we'll do Best Served Cold. Maybe we'll do Siberia Tuesday, Friday, and then Best Served Cold on Wednesday. Yeah, we'll count Simon as a finish, and I'll try and figure out if there's a way to watch the end. All right. Yeah, it's late May bank holiday, Herbal, and then there's not another bank holiday until August, so you don't have to worry about one sneaking up on you. Yeah, Lou. Well, Lou, have a nice sleep. Lots of dreams about chickens. There's 2 in May. There's early May bank holiday, late May bank holiday, and then in August there's a summer bank holiday, and then after the summer bank holiday, nothing until Christmas. So, yeah. I think it's 8 bank holidays in a year for the UK. Not the most in Europe, though. I think it's actually one of the least in Europe. Thank you very much for coming, lads. I will see you on tomorrow.